Adhesive, substance that makes things stick. Adiabatic, a thermodynamic process described by that no heat is added or removed from the system. Ad measurements, the confirmed or official ship dimensions. Administration, as used in international conventions, the government of the state whose flag the ship is flying. Maritime administrations, governmental organizations such as the United States Coast Guard, USCG, UK Marine Safety Agency, UK MSA, Norwegian Maritime Directorate, NMD, etc., that provide maritime services such as the issuance of certificates and classification of ships for safety. The flag state administrations are responsible for overseeing the worldwide construction and operation of ships in accordance with international and national laws. However, many countries delegate this responsibility to classification societies in order to take advantage of their expertise and worldwide network of surveyors. Port administration, the appropriate authority of the country in the port of which the ship is loading or unloading. Admiralty coefficient, Admiralty constant, a coefficient used in the preliminary estimations of the power required in a new design to attain the desired speed. It is presented by the formula C equals d to the third times v to the third over p, where d is displacement in tons, v is speed in knots, p is shaft power in kilowatts. Values range from 400 to 600. The higher the value, the more economic the vessel. Adrift, floating, not controlled, without a clearly determinable direction. A vessel is said to be adrift when she breaks away from her moorings. Adsorbent, a solid substance used to remove components from a gas being processed. Adsorption, adhesion of molecules from a gas or liquid to a surface. Typical examples are instrument or inert gas dryers. Should not be confused with absorption. Advance, the distance that the ship has advanced in a direction parallel to the original course, measured from the point where the helm was put over. See also maneuvering parameters. Afloat, in a floating condition, the opposite of aground. Aframax tanker, a tanker with deadweight of 79,999 dwt. However, the term Aframax is generally used for tankers in the 50,000, 100,000 dwt capacity range. Aft peak, a compartment located aft of the aftermost watertight bulkhead. Aft peak bulkhead, a term applied to the first main transverse watertight bulkhead forward of the stern. Aft peak tank, the compartment in the narrow part of the stern aft of the aft peak bulkhead. Aft perpendicular, AP. The aft perpendicular passes through the aft end of the freeboard length, L. A-frame, 1. A type of lifting gear often installed on stern of cable vessels, pipeline vessels, and offshore construction vessels for subsea load handling. 2. A fabricated steel structural element of a slow-speed, two-stroke diesel engine. It stands on the bedplate above the main bearings. Afterbody, that portion of a ship hull aft amidships.